Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today I'm taking another dip into the demo for Death Trash because I was thinking about it, and I definitely wanted to play more of it, so I'm like, you know what, let's just keep it going. I might play through the whole demo, who knows? Though like I said, it is a fairly long demo, so I don't think it's going to take just 2 videos. But who knows if I'll do the whole demo on videos or if I'll finish it on my own. So, last time we got kicked out of our presumably underground ideal society because we are contaminated with some kind of mystery affliction. If I can find that again. Body. Unknown affliction that they don't want us to spread via contamination, so they kicked us out to the surface world and said, have a nice life. We also have this unknown brain implant, which was also implanted into us in the ideal society. But we don't know what that is either, so we're trying to find somebody to tell us what this stuff is. And we made it here to this town, where there's quite a few people. This is a fairly large town. Also, most of them seem to have names, but not all of them. Alright, that one's locked. So, I guess we're gonna do some adventuring and see if we can complete any of these quests we got last time. To find a friend for the Flesh Kraken, pick up a machine core for some collector, and what was the other one? Find someone who can examine your contamination. There's somebody under this town, if I remember correctly, who might be able to tell us what's wrong with us. Find a friend, and machine core. Yeah, so that's it. Oops. I just meant to walk, but I hit puke instead. Oh, scrap. Usable parts. Again, we don't have any crafting recipes, so that's not very useful yet. The sun is always there. I assume that means it doesn't set in this world? Alright, so this is a really large map for this town, but it seems like it's not all town. Or maybe it is. Even just like the general layout of these buildings gives me heavy Fallout flashbacks, though I like that it actually fades like that instead of just disappearing instantly. Alright, seems like this place is abandoned. Are those machine skulls? I'm still not sure about that. They look like they're coming out of body bags. Oh, this might lead to the guy. Alright. That was kind of a hostile sound. I don't know if I should be sneaking. I'm gonna take it slow in here. I see meat ahead. How many bullets do I have? 13 rifle bullets, and we still have a wooden cudgel, which we're not skilled with. Packaging material. Alright, at least it seems kind of safe down here. I am wondering if this is going to have any, like, hidden pixel-perfect type items on the ground. Because that was something I didn't even know was in Fallout for the longest time, was that there was actually items on the ground and not just in chests. Because some of them are so hard to see. And there's no, like, hold tab to highlight things on the ground. Okay. This seems to transition into a cave. Oh, look, it's somebody who looks a lot like us. Maybe they're also from the underground. Man, these maps are all really big. There's no, like, tiny interior areas. I do wish you could zoom in and out a little bit, but I guess that would be, you know, a little too spoilery if there's stuff down the tunnel from you. Oh, that's a big spider web. And that sounds like a big spider. I hear them, but I don't see them. I hope that they, too, are not invisible. Oh! Okay, they're not actually that big. They are fast, though. And they don't understand walls. There's another one over here. I mean, I could take advantage of this, I think. Pop a shot off. Now that I know where it is. Wow, they have a lot of health. Or they're just fairly bulletproof. Yep. forgot I had a roll. I should have been using that. Alright, well, at least we're safe over here, because it's just going to sit there spitting at the wall. Oh, you can't eat organs when there's enemies around. I guess that's what the healing syringes are for. Alright, well, this one's almost done. There's another one right there. Wonder if I could sneak attack it, or if my stealth's not good enough, and that's why I got spotted. Oh, it's spider full of trash. Alright, nice. So yeah, the other Fallout-inspired game that comes to mind at the moment is Underrail, which I think I mentioned in the first episode, but I couldn't remember the name of. Is it Underrail? I think it's Underrail. Where it's like... You know, I walked around the starting area, the kind of vault, and then I tried to do the first main quest and got completely destroyed by the enemies in it, because apparently you're not supposed to do the first beginning quest at the beginning of the game. Oops. Oh, X is map. I was like, how did I even pull that up? So yeah, I had a bad time with that game. I might go back to it because it's changed a lot since I first played it. They've even changed it to like not use a XP-based level up system, but instead have more of a milestone system like in D&D. Like, I don't want to shoot it because it's a waste of bullets, but it takes so long to club it like this. I guess I have to step on the web is what gets it to come over. It's like, alright, you're slow, now I'll give you a whack. So being able to roll really does let you take on enemies that would be too tough for you in a turn-based combat. Because, you know, in Fallout, if you're fighting a giant bug and it's too strong for you to kill and it gets up into melee range, you're just gonna die. Because you can't get away from it. Like a rad scorpion or something. Early game, those just fuck you up if you don't run away. I don't even think there's a reason to kill this spider aside from XP. Maybe that guy over there will be like, hey, I'll help you, but only if you kill the spiders in my house. Damn it. It's out of rifle range. I think it could actually get 2 hits in, because it seems if I hit him first, he will flee. Alright. Med ingredients I can't use. And that's it. So that was really just an XP hole. Oh, somebody else down here. Are you the doctor person? Hey, please don't harm me. You're living here? Yeah, it's cozy, and I'm not bothering anyone here. Not that it matters, sometimes I think no one cares about anything anymore, for good or bad. I care. For the moment. That's nice to hear. Everyone else has become indifferent, even the machines. I heard they were much friendlier and caring back then. The flesh provides. Gem. Okay, so that's just stuff I can sell. We haven't found a merchant yet, but I assume there is one in the town. So that's not the person I was looking for. That's another ladder. The flesh indeed provides. Like, I kind of imagine these big meat piles are just constantly spitting out, like, chunks of meat and organs that are not attached to anything. Yeah, so this leads into somebody else's house. In the part of town we haven't been to yet. So let's go talk to that ominous-looking creep over here. A visitor. What are you doing here? Examining the flesh, the machines, finding out about our place among them. But my current studies are mostly focused on the flesh. I wonder, what's your perception of all the forms of meat around us? It's free food. It's free real estate. It's free food. I guess it is. My general observations would be that it's unusual and we cannot discern where it comes from. Its origin is what I'm concerned about, and its connections to the infections and mutations. I was cast out from the habitat because I'm contaminated. Could this be related? Interesting. There are no visible signs of any illness. How do you feel? Pretty normal, most of the time. Occasional sickness overcomes me and I have the urge to vomit. Actually, I could do it anytime I want. Alright. Those could be the first signs of your metabolism changing. Anything else? So is this the guy I actually was supposed to talk to? Can you examine me? Yes, I would be willing to. This is quite interesting for me too, you know. I thought that was blood running down their forehead, but I think that's actually just a red line tattooed on the face. You would be the first case I could study that's still in a very premature state. Very exciting. Premature? So you have an idea what this leads to? No. We don't know at this point. A mutation, perhaps. Is there a cure? I don't think so. But first things first, I'm not fully equipped to perform human cell study. I'm gonna need a medical scanner and some octagon fluid. Maybe you can get a scanner from the doctor here in Tauris. Tell him it's for me, Mortus. And there's no octagon fluid around here. You'll have to search one of the old facilities to the north. Last but not least, it would be helpful if you got me some mutant brain tissue. Alright, I'll take a look. Brain tissue I think we did get. And I was like, don't eat that. Yeah. Alright, so our quest has expanded. And I assume, again, that this is the main quest line to find out what's wrong with us. The Flesh Nexus is calling you. Try to answer. Try to reach out, but no one reacts to you. So I wonder if that's because I don't have any occultism, so I can't commune with the flesh. I mean, I could harvest these guys, but I don't really need more meat right now. Hey, you want me to catch you one of these flesh worms? They like me, for some reason. Alright, so that was productive, but I do want to get out and explore. And see what else this world has to offer. Why is the loading screen such a, like, hostile robot sound? This appears to be a robot that looks more human. Considering the wires coming out of their legs. Looks like a cyborg. Doesn't have any energy. This funnel here looks like I could enter some organic lubricant. Here we go. Did you just puke on me? Booting. Initializing. What do you want, human? Who are you? I was one of your masters, here to protect you. To shield you from the dangers of this world. But that was in my previous life. I left the masters to become one of you. Wait, so is this just one of those other robots, but like wearing flesh? Is that why someone destroyed you? I don't know. I don't have any memory of me getting destroyed. Are you the one who activated me again? Yeah. You saved my life. Thank you. What now? I would like to continue my travels, exploring, getting to know people. Your legs are crushed. Yes. Perhaps you can rip off my head, though, and carry me around. I'm fully self-sufficient like that. I won't be a burden to you. I just want to experience life, make friends, see new places. Make friends, eh? Take head. Alright, let's do this. Nice. Fleshface. I like that he's, like, not in my inventory, he's just kind of off to the side. Alright, so we did level up. And yeah, it looks like we can put 1 point into our core stats, so those do increase, they're not stuck with whatever you started with. Which makes sense, considering they go up to 5, and you don't start with the ability to go over 2. I don't really know what to put points into. Oh, I do have a point in occultism. Focus energy for all abilities. I don't think I have any abilities yet, though. Cyber tech. Empathy. I feel like maybe I should put a point into empathy for now. You know, charisma. Since we are talking to a lot of people. And I'm going to put a point into blunt since we have this club. And we probably won't find many better weapons in this demo. Put that there, and then, stealth, maybe? Or maybe I'll put artistry to take advantage of my increase in empathy. Alright, so we got a robot's head. We don't really know what to do with that. We're just gonna kind of take him on adventures with us, I guess, so he gets to experience life. Alright, we've almost explored most of the town. I like that there's all these colored dots on the map, but it doesn't have any kind of legends, so you just have to kind of remember what those are. I assume they're just important people and places are marked like that. But I like that there's just a little bit of animation and all the trees and the grasses. Everything sways a little bit. Despite being kind of a grim world, it feels like a living world. Okay, I think this is where we came out. I do hope the color palette changes a bit as we go to different places, though. It's not all just like orange and red plants, red meat, and brown dirt. And black rock. Alright. Stuck on a tree. Is this anything? No. Okay, so we got this one little patch here. We'll go talk to the doctor, and then we'll set out into the world map again. See what else we can find. I don't think we talked to the meat salesman. Fresh meat for everyone. Hey, you're new here, right? Here's your meat. We take care of everyone. If you want more, though, you have to pay. What's with all the meat everywhere, anyway? It's just there. Grows. Oh, and it takes craftsmanship to pick the best pieces, of course. Yeah, but where does it come from? Honestly, I don't know. As far as I remember, it's always been growing everywhere, right from the ground. Maybe we're living on a planet full of flesh, and right now we're standing on a crust of stone and dirt. The meat planet. So, do you want a piece of meat now? Is it safe to eat it raw like that? Yeah. Everyone around here does. Alright, so do they just sell meat and meat accessories and some brains? Okay, this is the guy we talked to for the collector. What about you? That was the person we talked to when we first entered town and we were kind of sick, so they're like, don't come near me. The doctor's over here. Hello. Do you need anything? Do you have a spare medical scanner? What for? Mortus wants to examine me and needs better equipment for that. Mortus said I would give you one? Yeah. Alright. I guess I could lend it to Mortus. Here. Thank you. She also didn't say she wanted it back. What's this? Okay, it's a energy recharge. Oh, nice. A fellow traveler. People over here are a bit weird, though. I was looking for some food, but they only serve raw meat. Ugh. Back to eating plants and dirt, I guess. Oh well, see ya. So, I think this is the same naked man who was celebrating the sun, which means I get the feeling we're gonna see him, like, everywhere. You know, like, as we travel, he'll be always there, too. Alright, this one doesn't appear to be locked. Black bandana. Important question, will this affect my character model? Because I don't think the armor did. Okay, that does affect us. Makes us more resistant to energy weapons. Who's this suspicious fellow? I'm guessing he's the blacksmith or weapons dealer. It's a hammer, I guess? Oh, this is the merchant. So who are you then? In need of my services? What's this machine next to you? It's a machine merchant. Fine thing, right? The collectors installed it. The collectors? I have a job for them. Bunch of traders looking for rare scrap, but interested in all kinds of goods, really. Never heard of them. Where are you from? Expelled from society. Well, aren't we all? Some of us have been here for a while, though. How long? Decades. The place itself has been here for way longer. Anyway, something else you wanted? You selling any special equipment? Well, I'm selling some implants and bits. You can take a look at them in my shop. Anything else? Can you teach me anything? Well, I know a thing or two about fixing things and breaking things. Actually had a handy guide about some basics, but sold it to a guy that was heading west. Anything else? So I'm guessing, if we go west, we might find a dead guy with a book. Show me your services. Alright, I can give you another face, or retrain your brain patterns. Okay, so he has a separate thing he does. Reset stats, or reset visuals. So that's nice that you can do that, except we don't have any money, so... Heavy grip. So these are mods for weapons. Combat vest is better than ours, but it costs 150. Sawed-off shotgun, spiked club, cleaver. So I hope there's a decent variety of weapons in this. Revolver does more damage, has a slower rate of fire, and a bit of scatter to it, meaning it's not pixel-perfect accuracy. Rifle bullets are 3 each. So I guess we would want this spiked club now that we're using blunt. Alright, and what can we sell? Can we sell anything right now? You want these flesh worms? They're worth 14 each. Got some gems, which are worth 1. Hey, you want to buy this head? So these worms are actually worth more than the meat they produce, but I think they give you a couple meat each. Still. Sell a few of them, make some money. The reason to have animalism. These are worth a lot, which means that they are probably not something I want to sell. Anyway. We've almost cleared the town now. Implant merchant. Alright, so we got some, like, abilities that you can cast. We need high-tech skill for that. Cyber tech. Can use burning blood to poison enemies. Does it cost anything? Doesn't seem to have a price on it. What if I click it? Not available in the demo. Okay, so we don't get all the cool abilities in the demo. But at least we know they're there. Which, you know, in a demo, I'm fine with just seeing, okay, there will be these features. Even if they're not there yet. Humanity and self-determinism. We installed Redacted as helpers because people can't govern themselves. I mean, they can, in a way, but it's always going to be messy because people have different opinions, and there's always a subset of people that won't care for the feelings and opinions of others. And then you have your criminals, driven by lust or curiosity, or they just become like that through circumstances while growing up. How do you ensure everyone's security? How do you care for everyone, especially with these unstable conditions on the outside? How could you not take more command of the situation? We can't govern ourselves, robots will take care of us. I got this thing here, which we could probably repair if we had enough high-tech skill. And that's it. So now we just have to leave. So the writing seems decent so far. I like that it's not just, you know, hey, remember Fallout? Here's 100 references to Fallout. It actually has its own thing going on. Alright, I know that if we go far enough, I think it's this thing here. It will say, like, boundary of demo. Also don't know if they're planning on having random encounters in the overworld like this. I assume there are, because why else have the travel time? And random encounters were a pretty neat thing in Fallout. Even if all the really interesting ones only happen if you had high luck. Yeah, so I think this is the border of the demo, is this kind of line. Alright, we haven't been to Festering Gorge yet, so maybe that's where we go next. That looks interesting. Whatever that is, piercing through the ground. But it's out of our reach. So maybe this demo won't be too long. Like a 3-parter or something. Festering Gorge, 40 XP. That's a smaller, longer area. Ouch. Unfortunately, we can't try again. We just need to beat the meat. Oh no, I beat the small meat. And it was angry. And then we'll just eat it. We did also get a bit more health from leveling up, it looks like. Alright, I'm also going to save. Just so I don't forget. Explore the boundary of the area before... Oh, I was about to go stealth, but it was a little too late. I mean, whack and roll does seem to be a viable strategy when facing a single enemy. Uh-oh. I can't tell if these are just leaves or like weird spikes or tentacles. I don't think they're tentacles, but they could be. It's up to you to interpret. That's the kind of art it is. So yeah, this is not a very large area. I forget what we were looking for here. Wasn't there an eyeball here to talk to? I suppose the more active style of combat is the reason that enemies have so much health, so you can't just, you know, whack them twice and that's it. Alright, bullets, but not rifle bullets. Ooh boy, someone has a gun. I think I just stole their bullets. I didn't realize there was people here. Ow. They were on like a cycle of one shoots, one reloads. But I can't tell if that was intentional or not. Well, I hope these guys have more bullets for me. They have the same gun, I think. Yeah, another old rifle. We can probably sell that. Some rifle bullets. So yeah, I didn't mean to rob them if that's why they tried to kill me. Though I'm not sure why they would just have bullets lying on the ground. They might just been hostile raider type people. It's okay, there's plenty of meat to heal up. I like having just like an easy healing item that you can use outside of combat. So you can't just spam heals in the middle of a fight, but you can heal up easily when you're not in a fight instead of having to, like, rest for 3 days standing in place. I don't know if that was a backstab. I'm still not sure if I'm fucking that up, because it didn't seem to do any extra damage. The sun takes another. How can this thing live? It can't. It's an abomination. So there's a doorway leading into the meat. Not so sure we want to go in there, but we're going to, of course. Don't really need to stealth these guys. That's, that might be a power right there. The one implant you're allowed to have, shock. Now, can I use it, or am I not implantable enough? Minor area of effect attack with energy damage. Yep, just slap that on. Oh, I have to equip it. Instead of puke. I really hope there's at some point you can use puke in combat for a purpose. Like, it'll distract enemies and they'll come over and start eating it. This does seem like a decent way to make money early on. So, since we had very little combat in the first episode, I'm glad we're getting into more fights here. I was trying to hit it even though it wasn't aggressive yet. I was like, oh, why is it not hitting him? I almost feel like meat would have no value to the merchants, though, considering it's everywhere. Like, who wants to buy it when they can just go scrape it off a wall? Also, where is my energy meter? So it does stun them. I have slightly longer range. Dead guy doesn't have anything else on him. I don't think I went down this strip in the middle. It was over there. I do wonder if the inventory has a maximum capacity. Like, is it just the number of slots here? And is there a place I can eventually store my stuff? canned food looks kind of useless. Because, like, it heals you 8, which is less than any of the meat. I wonder if somebody wants these for a quest. Like, I can't stand eating meat anymore. Alright, quick save. So let's head into the meat dungeon. It's actually less fleshy in here than expected. Also less hostile than I expected. I'm just gonna assume this is an enemy. Oh, he's got 2 shots. Sorry. But I'm pretty sure you were an enemy. Small pistol. Damage 5, rate of fire is a little faster, scatter, bullets. It doesn't seem to have a maximum range, but I'm assuming it's shorter range than our rifle. Crafting knowledge. Oh, here's a book. Wonder Shroom. I wonder what that's for. Can be deconstructed to yield resources. Okay, I don't know how to do that, but maybe this crafting knowledge book will teach me. This book contains a diverse set of schemata and plans on how to assemble and disassemble various mechanical items. It also contains a bunch of recipes on how to mix and prepare a range of organic items. Memorizing the content of this book will allow you to deconstruct items and craft new ones. We learned crafting. Can't examine this, can I? So crafting is not a skill, is it? No, it's just a thing I can do now. Deconstruct, ammo, consumables. That's 70 health instantly, and that I think we can use during a fight. So is there any reason I shouldn't craft this? Lockpicks. Blip. Use this to distract other characters and creatures. So that would let us sneak past without having to fight something. I'll make a lockpick since I have a lockpicking skill. Should I break this down or should I just sell it wholesale? I'll break down that stuff. I'm not seeing any kind of fleshy eye, which I thought we were told is in the Festering Gorge and might be a potential friend for the Kraken. One would have assumed it would be on this giant meat pile, but apparently not. Alright, well, that's Festering Gorge, so let's head to the next location, which I guess is Bunker 17, and unless there's anything else around here. I'm not sure if we can discover areas by just getting close to them, or if we actually have to be told there's something there to look for. Because this might be everything we can do right now. so this is Bunker 17. I'm guessing this is something we're going to have to fight our way into, and it's going to be kind of similar to Vault 15 from Fallout, in that it's kind of a underground, ruined version of the place you came from. But we'll have to save that when I dip back into this next time, because I do want to see more of this, and I'm sure there are a few folks at least that want to see more as well. But until then, y'all take care.